here we are. Hello everyone. Aya, the pinnacle of free-to-play farming. The small teardrop-looking little resource that will remind you of all the pain and hours spent farming over and over and over and over again. Just to get that little mission complete box to show you of what's representative of the hard times to come. But it's not all bad. There are tons of videos already showing you the fastest farming methods to get Aya in your inventory now. But what if I told you we were going to push the boundaries of how fast you can farm Aya? This will be an in-depth video of bounty stages and how the infinite loop bounties work, setting up your own loop and farming Aya faster than ever before. So be sure to watch till the end so you don't miss out on any of these tricks that I put together for all of you. And Tenno, have fun farming. That sounded way more cringe than I thought when I wrote that down. We're going to scrap that. I'm going to get rid of that. But anyway, by this point, I am sure if you found this video, you already know what Aya is and where to get it. But if you came across my video for the first time, let's talk about Aya. For those who already know all this, information will be in the timestamps in the video, so I don't want to waste anyone's time with the things they've already heard 100 times in the last 2 days. It's so much information in the last 2 days. Aya. Aya is a new resource exclusive to Prime Resurgence. You can farm it from void missions, like capture missions and survival missions. My personal experience though, if you are doing those missions just for Aya, the time it takes is not worth it. If you want to farm the void, do so with void fishers and unlock relics at the same time. At least that way you will get something out of it, and it probably won't feel exclusively like Aya farming. The next noticeable one is bounty missions, and that is the subject of this video, so we'll be talking about that soon. Aya can be traded in Maru's Bazaar to Varzia for relics on a 1-to-1 ratio, 1 Aya, 1 relic. Along with Aya is Regal Aya, you buy with real money and unlock prime items instantly. I won't go into much detail about it because it is really bad. The value is garbage, the price is garbage, and Riga Aya is garbage. So ignore that and just farm Aya. I'm not even going to talk about Regal Aya. Every so often, we find interesting little tricks in games, whether it's clipping out of the map, out of bounds, falling through the map, finding an exploit, or just doing things the developer just never wanted us to see. And today, I'm going to give you just that. Aya farming bounty missions. In the last 2 days since the event came out, everyone has rushed to find the fastest farming methods, and really quickly it was agreed upon that bounty missions was that method. And I agree. But I found a really amazing trick to step up that method to the next level. For this video, we will be talking about the ghoul event in Cetus, but this bounty loop works on all bounties, not just ghoul bounties, so expect another video coming out talking about other bounty missions, since the ghoul event will be ending, and I am determined to break down this method on other bounty missions, so we can do this the entire event. Also, the ghoul missions have just ended on console, so on my next video, I'm going to be demonstrating how you can do the exact same thing in Deimos. So be sure to stick around for that. Definitely going to get into a breakdown on Deimos. To start, you're going to want to head to Cetus and then go to bounties. You're going to want the ghoul burial grounds, or whichever one is the 40 to level 50. Select it and head outside into the plains of Eidolon. So we're going to be using Wisp to run these bounty missions, because Wisp has her first and third ability allowing her to teleport back to her moat. So we're going to run to the tent right beside Cetus, place down the moat, and then head off to the bounty mission. Doesn't matter which one it is, any one works. I have to give credit to Destroyer 5005, who messaged me in-game to tell me that running Wisp might be faster than Titania, because Wisp can teleport to her moats. On the first stage of this bounty, we got really lucky. We got Capture the Target event. This doesn't do anything for the loop, it just makes it faster for the video. So we're gonna do everything like normal. We're gonna capture the target and we're gonna fly away. So as this next bounty pops up, the draw out the assassination target, you have two choices. You could fight the assassination target, or you could run away. I chose to warp back to the tent using Wisp's third ability to proc a bounty fail. Congratulations, you set up your infinite loop just like that. The first time you start the bounty mission, you can abandon stage 1, 2, or 3 and start up another bounty without returning to Cetus. The first mission the new bounty stage gives you is your loop. More accurately, those 4 stages in the new bounty will repeat until the rotation ends, 2.5 hours or so, or you complete the 4th bounty stage and complete the mission. On screen, I'm completing Find the Assassination Target, the first stage of my new loop. These 4 stages that I have right now will be the stages I have for my infinite loop. I'm making a point in not making any cuts in these parts of the video, although I will speed up the footage. The second stage, Find the Armored Vault, is the second stage in my loop. For the video's sake, I will be doing this mission as well. Normally you wouldn't, because this mission is on the slow side. As this is playing, this is the perfect time to talk about Wisp. We are using Wisp slowly for the moat that lets you teleport directly back to the camp. Feel free to use any frame you want, you would just have to use your Archwing to fly back to the starting location. Wisp does make this faster though, by about 10 seconds per bounty stage. From here, I will keep the video sped up. The third stage of this bounty is Sabotage the Supplies. We will not be doing this mission. We didn't have to do the previous mission either, this was just for the video. I will need to manually fly back though because I died and my moat disappeared. Why does this work? Yesterday, I got myself stuck in a ghoul bounty loop and I did everything I could think of to replicate it. And it was a success. It seems if you abandon the first bounty mission and you do not reset the open world by entering Cetus, the second bounty mission actually never stops. There are ways to have more control over what the first mission could be, depending on the first bounty stage or the second. For example, if the first bounty stage is Capture the Target, you can never get that stage as your bounty loop. But not only does this work for farming Aya incredibly quickly, I'm about to show you a method of doing it even faster. First, we need to talk about Find the Goracle Processor. This is a bounty stage that demonstrates beautifully that once you are in a bounty loop, the loop doesn't stop. When you abandon this mission, the timer actually stays up on the screen until the next bounty starts. If this is your first mission, it will ruin your loop. Something to keep in mind if you enter Eidolon and this is the first mission you get. Let's farm even faster. Well, there are ways to narrow down the types of missions you get, or if your loop is a lost cause from stage 1, nothing here wastes time. The clips on screen is an example. You go to the Plains of Eidolon, finish the first bounty, and instead of returning or aborting mission, you teleport back to the camp and abandon the mission. You start up the bounty again to see what the first mission in your loop is. If you don't like it, you complete stage 1 of your bounty and abort the mission, or fly back into Cetus. Start the mission inside Cetus and do the bounty mission, and repeat until you get the first mission loop you want. Remember, there are 2 terms here, bounty and loop bounty. I have timed this with the other methods other people are talking about, such as taking the bounty, completing the bounty, and aborting the mission to return to Cetus. And I found that there is almost no difference in time to just teleporting to the camp to try and start a loop bounty than it is aborting your bounty to start up a normal bounty inside Cetus. Doing this video, I got the Capture the Target loop twice, and the bounty missions that you can do quickly increase if you are playing with friends or a group of people who are just doing this method in general. I will be releasing another video in a day or two, explaining how you can do this with other bounty missions. Console players do not have the ghoul event active, and the ghoul event itself is only temporary. But like I said, this does work on all bounty missions. It is just finding the best ones. Thank you very much for everyone who made it to the end of the video. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe. I will be making more videos like this in the future. If anyone has any feedback, questions, or comments, please leave them in the comments below. And good luck farming.